But then if I turn and find you and I hold you,
There's an art to doing the dirty work,
if I see somebody about to shoot, my first thing is try to go hit somebody.
but there's also a benefit. Quincy Acy was a high school star, a Defensive Player of the Year in the Big 12, and he played 6 seasons in the NBA. It's been a great career that almost never happened.
There she goes. I didn't start playing basketball until I got here. I didn't make the team in 7th or 8th grade. I tried out. Coach Clark, he saw me walking down the hallways. He said, I know you coming to basketball tryouts. I was playing football.
And I said, let me see you post up. And he had no clue what I meant by post up. And so I knew then, okay, this is going to be a project, but guess what? It's going to be a worthy project.
Quincy played basketball as if the one chance he got would be the only chance he'd ever get.
Every day approaches every day the same. I'm attacking like it's my last opportunity to ever play basketball.
He was just an animal. He was a dog.
He was like a man among boys even in high school. He was bigger, he was stronger. He rebounded way above the rim.
And he took pride in doing the quote-unquote dirty work. He found his niche and wanted to do that niche to the best of his abilities.
Quincy went on to Baylor and made an immediate impact.
So he had 10 dunks in a game versus Texas, who has 10 dunks in a game, and all of them were on SportsCenter.
Most people can get 10 dunks in the gym by themselves, let alone the Big 12 basketball game, nationally televised. So I think that was kind of the coming out party right there.
During Quincy's 4 years, the Bears played in the NIT championship once and made the Elite Eight twice.
One of the things I hated when we would play those Big 12 teams, they would chant, same old Baylor, that really never set well with me. That drove me to kind of like change the name and the trajectory of Baylor.
It's just like when you build a house. I mean, you start with the foundation. You don't see the walls, you don't see the roof, but without that foundation, you don't have a house.
Quincy left Baylor with the school record for most games played. He also left with a degree.
He promised me when he left high school that he would graduate before he go into the NBA, and he held true to that.
She's an educator. She doesn't play when it comes to grades and to education because she knows what it means to be an educated man walking through this earth.
I had the pleasure of coaching Quincy in the NBA with the Sacramento Kings. The one thing that I noticed amongst many was his work ethic. First guy in the gym, last guy to leave, and a great teammate. Any
team I went to, they had a gun. I would be in there every night. I never had a consecutive contract. Like each year I played for my contract. So, I'm a journeyman. I embraced that grind. That was my journey, and I loved every part about it.
To this day, he gives back to Mesquite with his free Quincy Acy basketball camp.
I remember the first time he had it, maybe had 30 kids. And the last time I was there, it was close to 100, 150.
It shows that he appreciates that everything was done for him, and he wants to do the same thing for the next possible Quincy Acy. It might be down the line.
The community needs more role models, positive role models like him, and I'm not just saying it because he's my son.
I'm blessed, I'm 6'7". I wasn't given these gifts for no reason, and I think that's just a part of my calling, my will. Is I'm supposed to use what I've been blessed with to try to bless others.